So this first shot is a wide-angle shot of Kelsey walking up the stairs. As you can see, it's kind of a gloomy day, which went well with our theme of having her be sick. We did a lot of different shots. That's a worm's eye view. We also did lateral tracking shot. We did a pan. And coming up next, I believe, is the rack focus, which is one of my favorite shots. There it is. This is kind of a silhouette of her walking inside. What we did is we wanted her to appear sick, so we tried to have small gestures like her coughing as she walks and as she's entering the bathroom. Also, if you're listening right now, this soundtrack is my brother. He made this off of Reason. It's an application called Reason, and he also used some GarageBand. Right now she's washing her hands, but as you can see, the scene fades to black when she white and black as soon as she starts coughing, and that green mucus is actually, we did a Pleasantville effect. That's actually Jello that we put on her hands, and then we turned all the other colors in the shot off except for that bright green so that we could display the germs well. So she's leaving and she gets some on the door. That shot was actually really hard to get because we had to put enough so that it would be visible, and we had to zoom in. So now the germs have spread to another girl, and as you can see in this next shot, that she has it on her hands now. A lot of these shots were actually really hard for us to film because the green on her hand wouldn't be the only green in the shot. Like, for instance, there were green plants outside in this shot that got in the way. Also, some of those posters on the wall had green in them, and a lot of the lighting had fluorescent green, like the exit sign. And so it was kind of hard for us to minimize out all that green, but what we did was we used a motion key, and we would put the center point just on the green so that you couldn't see all the green in the background, and we did multiple layers to accomplish this. That shot was actually really hard to get with the green because her shirt, this girl right here, she was wearing a bright green shirt, so we kind of had to do that where we put the center point of the effect on directly the pencil and moved it with each frame. As we talked about before, we wanted this green to be really dramatic. We wanted their sickness the next day, so they're kind of crawling up the stairs. You can see they kind of almost look like zombies in a way. And so now we're putting it in rewind. We wanted it to rewind all the way back until the last previous day when Kelsey was back in the bathroom, and we really loved this effect. We thought it was a great idea. But anyways, it goes back to her being in the bathroom having the decision to wash her hands or not. Right here, if you remember. And it kind of slows down and then fades back into color of the real life. And she decides that she is going to wash her hands, which is really a nice ending kind of to our story. As you can see, there's some of the pistachio nuts that were actually in the Jello pudding, because it was pistachio Jello pudding that got washed down the sink. And we end it with her happily walking out and happily walking away, with, again, that fluorescent green color in our credits. Thank you for watching our video. It's entered in the Real Teens video contest in New York City, and it will also be available in a 1-minute film to enter in the Ivy Awards. Thank you.